Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. Coming home. The relay, safe, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole...
Step off throw to first. Santana dives back in safely.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, this
runner takes off. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Judge rips that one. Going down. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Go, Santana.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, 2-ball. First, it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Santana to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Santana.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. One runs in, around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out, runner at second. Judge will hit next. Outside with a breaking ball.
Count's full.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4. Throw, and they got him.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Santana. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.R. Santana. This one smoked. Could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here is Aaron Judge. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Sam Hentges appears to be getting loose. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Santana. The throw to first, and that is out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
J.R. Santana getting ready to hit. Foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Well struck right field. That's back there. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 3. Ha-Sung Kim stands in for the Phillies.
Shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak. Santana had a sensational showing in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
J.R. Santana has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and next for New York, J.R. Santana. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a pitch. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Yanks held in check. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And now for the Phillies, Jhonkensy Noel. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. Santana fires across the diamond. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Yankees 1. 1 out, bases empty.
Santana.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers. Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Santana, the base runner at first with 1 out. Pickoff throw. Santana dives back in, but they got him.
When there's a lefty on the mound, you've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
Man at first, one away.
Shortstop, Santana.
Fouled off. He was late.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He's got it. There's 2 away. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Phillies 3 and the Yankees 1. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for 1, and that's all they'll get. Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for New York, J.R. Santana. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The 1-0. The other way. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece. J.R. Santana ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Naylor down to first with it. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
1 down, runners at 2nd and 3rd. And a foul ball. Squirts away a little bit. But no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Out on the drop 3rd strike. 2 gone. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at 2nd and 3rd. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Safe. He beats it. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ground ball could be 2. Jimenez tossed to second, and that's 2. So it's 1 run, 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No errors, no one left. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Phillies 2. J.R. Santana, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Santana.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped.
Get up.
Out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here is Eggy Rosario. On the ground to short, Santana. Whips it to first. And that's the 3rd out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 2. Runner at first with 2 away. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Inside, just missed. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Two now. Goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Phillies 2. So first and second with 2 outs. So here is Bryce Harper. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Santana played well enough in the win. 1 hit but 4 strikeouts. The golden sombrero.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Next up for the A's, Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Zach Yellow.
So 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Santana went deep in his most recent game.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Roll to short, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Runner at second, nobody out.
The shortstop, Santana.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. And there's a foul ball.
One ball.
In the dirt. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
We go to the top of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Daniel Susac. Susac measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Out to short, Santana. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Nino.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. In there at the knees, 0-1. Santana launched a homer in his most recent game. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Santana in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time, and now 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now here is J.R. Santana. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Good job to fight that one off. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. No throw, safe at second. He reaches 40 stolen bases on this season with that bag.
Easy swipe of second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but
and now the first baseman, Jose Velasquez. The Yankees down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's slug their way to a win in this one. Santana kept the hitting streak going in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats. J.R. Santana currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Runner in scoring
That's
position.
good.
No
That's good
outs.
stuff. Go.
Santana, the next to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Santana stands at second with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On a line out towards center. McCarthy makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Brian Reynolds on deck for the Yankees.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up.
Now batting.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order. And we're back. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Grounds one to short. Santana. Lindor retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one down the line and foul ball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. 2 outs, nobody on. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So digging in, A.J. Vukovic.
A.J. Vukovic.
1-1-1.
Hard hit, left side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout. Santana strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Athletics going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Now the left fielder, Nino Bruno. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first. And a quick out, number one.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
J.R. Santana now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets to it with a slide. There's one.
He's out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Pickoff move to first, and he just got his hand in there. Santana, the runner at first with two gone. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The 2-1. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. One out, base is empty. Out away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nino Bruno. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He jacks that one out to left. It's 6-4. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Santana will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. Stays alive. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter. Out to short, Santana. Boots it. And up next for New York, J.R. Santana. And that one fouled off. Holman in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Santana kept the hitting streak alive.